Before we start the video, we have a new competition for you to win. So we have a question for you. Who is the new Kaizer Chiefs coach? The question again, who is the new Kaizer Chiefs coach? You can SMS the answer to 32608 and then you will be automatically entered into a draw to win one of 500 rands cash prizes and a supporters jersey with your name on. The terms and conditions do apply. You must have a valid World Sports betting account to enter. Only one entry allowed per person. All entries will be verified. The competition ends on the 31st of October 2020 at midnight. No one under the age of 18 is allowed to enter. The question again, who is the new Kaizer Chiefs coach? You SMS your answer to 32608. Terms and conditions apply. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Kaizer Chiefs 2, Maritzburg United 1 in the quarterfinal of the MTN 8. We're still outside here in our new studio environment. When the matches kick off again, you'll find us at stadiums. We can no longer shoot at the PSL offices. Another one as well to notify you about is the fact that we won't be able to cover all the matches all the time. We can only cover 1 or 2 or 3 matches sometimes in a weekend. Won't be able to cover all matches. If you're not happy about that, we're very sorry, but obviously we always appreciate you following and watching us as well. Mhlawumbe uba ungasiphi 1 million. We can be able to go about 1 million. We'll stay there. If you can donate 1 million, we'll be able to pay our analysts here. Otherwise, so a very good first half for Maritzburg United. Tactically, they were really good. There were always 4 people at the back: Roshin Derek, Nazir Ali, Umogen on the left as well. You know, they were well protected all the time. And Kaizer Chiefs didn't really break through. They couldn't really initiate anything. But then, obviously, in the second half, things turned around. Yagan Sasman scores 2 goals for Kaizer Chiefs as well. By that time, Maritzburg United could have been 2 up or 3 up based on their first half performance. Overall, how did you see the game?
Gulego, first half I was disappointed the way Chiefs bedlala ngakhona. But second half, coach, I think you are instill the tactical discipline kuma positioning wabo, because second half when the changes Anthony Agay, and now you started to see Chiefs now bakhona ukudlala kwenza ama combination play, bakhona ukufika phambili bakwazi create ama chances. That was so impressive to see that.
All right, and in terms of the performance here, Maritzburg United, I mean, we said it on our halftime video on Facebook, and I always say to people, you guys make the predictions, but I always sum it up by saying, obviously, no one really knows what's going to happen in the game. There could be a red card, there could be penalties, or you could find a team switching off in the second half, which it did happen with the Maritzburg United. But they were able to isolate. I just wanted us to dwell on the Maritzburg United. They were able to isolate Kaizer Chiefs every time they were going forward. Moseamedi, Hlongwane, Classen, Kuthumela. They were always like 4 on 3, 3 on 2 kind of situations as well. I mean, how were they able to do that on the Kaizer Chiefs?
I think in Doyens Eric, we asked Guti. Chiefs badlala ngama fullback kwaba yakhuphuka. So what they did was ukuthi azin mina, let me tell laba ba Classen no Judas ukuthi bahlala lapha phambili, because if mangabe my attack Chiefs ama fullbacks makhuphuka, then there's holes a move. So benza Maritzburg, as soon as ba win the ball, they'll just play it there.
Yeah.
And at some point in the first half, that's why center back were stretch to go wide.
Yes.
Because again manje they know uyazi ukuthi oh konje vele ama fullbacks abayakhuphuka. So you guys, as soon as mabakhuphuka nje, you go to those positions. So now they're forcing the 2 center backs to do what? To stretch, to go wide. And once they're wide, then it was easier for Maritzburg. But Maritzburg, they did very well. I'm players, you must blame on yourself.
All right, Kaizer Chiefs, a lot of tactical changes. Obviously, Anthony Akamu, I think we'll probably be talking about him all the time if he continues to be played or if he improves, Somshayeli Zandla said you are improver. He became a challenge for Kaizer Chiefs. He was the weakest link to a point where Ngcobo didn't know how to play his left-sided midfield position.
Yeah.
Even Upakas was always having to worry about coming back. But of course, in the second half, there's no Agay. There are new faces, Omashiane, all of those young kids that came in to try and stabilize there in that middle of the park. Then you could find Upaka moved from left to right as well, and immediately you could see the difference.
Yeah, ama changes ga Gavin Hunt ngizomshayela izandla enkuleko ngoba iChiefs bengakhona ukudlala njengoba bengishilo ngathi mina Agay akakhona ukulanda ibhola emuva, akakhona ukuthatha ibhola from masakaliphethe to give a pass lapha phambili and try and launch ilozana i-attack. So uphuma kwakhe kube nama changes amahle kakhulu because ungena kwa Blom lapha nesoswini noNgcobo. Now so ayibona manje Chiefs sebayaphasana, sekunama combination ama movement lapha phambili, we are creating ama chances. So I'm saying mina Agay I doubt ukuthi sazobuya kulo muntu lo. Ngeke azabuya Nkuleko. Mina self ngeke ngize ngibuyise umuntu ofana nalona because uyu umuntu kahle obekasithela amanzi endlini. Kufanele ukuthi ngabe uye ozivimbelayo ukuthi kungangena amanzi endlini. Bekuuye owafaka amanzi endlini.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. What you're supposed to protect us, but of course you are the one who are bringing in the attackers as well. Yagan Sasman, 2 goals. I mean, we had questions about his positioning, and that's not his fault. If they put him in there and they say he must play left wing back, that's what he must do. That's why he was finding himself on the opposition's box, besides the set pieces that he scored. And then you had problems where Kaizer Chiefs defense was outnumbered. But we have to mention the fact that he scored 2 goals via set pieces. Overall, Yagan Sasman.
Kube ne change nyana because bekangadlali that role bekadlala Kuthumela, where he was always up. So he was more, even though Beraya, but he was more cautious. Because if you check out Coach Gavin Hunt from Govitz, it's rare to see a full peg going up and down. Yeah, but they go to the halfway line, they bring crosses, and then that's it. So the boy played well. Was far into his right, set pieces. Bola walitola lapana, he got the first goal. Second set piece again, corner kick. He was there, header, good one. Now we Maritzburg was checking why now defend the set pieces. So and then now remember Gavin Hunt is also another coach when it comes to set pieces.
All right, an interesting one awaits for us. There's already SuperSport United, there's Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs, and then potentially Sundowns or Bloemfontein Celtic. Now, there's potentially going to be a Soweto derby that has a first leg and a second leg. We'll see what happens. What would you like to see in the semifinals?
In the semifinals, ngathi bangahlangani manje. I wish ukuthi bangahlangani. Omunye azenzele yakhe indlela ngalo nomunye azenzele yakhe indlela bahlangane finalini, and then sibone ukuthi can that spark sakudala sibuye back ekutheni ukuthi night derby.
All right, there you go. And also just last one, I mean, Gavin Hunt, I'm sure after we watched his first half, we were convinced ukuthi nothing much is going to change. But in ingqondo yakhe yamsiza ukuthi I must make changes or else I'm in danger. What kind of a season do you see in Kaizer Chiefs based on what we saw? It's only one game, nothing much was seen, but do you think maybe he can be able to guide the Kaizer Chiefs to better places? Obviously they were number 2 last season, but maybe even get a trophy based on his tactics?
Nkuleko enough. Ibonisile ukuthi there's izikhona into ezinhle aziletha iteam because first half like I was not happy at all. Abona tactically they were not on, like everything was off. But second half manje if akhona ukuyenza ama changes abe positive in 45 minutes, then let's look at the race ye-league. I think sazobona into ezinhle ucoach Gavin Hunt azozenza.
All right, there you go. 0645250513. 1 minute video clip of your reaction to the game as well. Remember, no one really knows whatever happens in any match. We all try to use the information in front of us to try and predict what will happen tomorrow. We're also on Facebook, iDiskiTV on Facebook. We're getting closer to 30,000 followers now, so we thank you very much for that. Don't forget to like, dislike, or subscribe to the channel as well. World Sports Betting, bet with the best. That's our betting sponsor. We thank them very much, and thank you very much for watching this video.